welcome back to my channel and to a new video. I hope you're well and having a lovely day. If you're new here, my name is Nicola. I make lifestyle videos, and today I thought I'd film a little vlog, like a come shop with me. So I am currently sat outside Homesense. It is Sunday morning. Excuse the bag of clothes, they've been there for a week. Need to take them to the charity shop. Anyway, I thought I'm gonna pop into Homesense. A little birdie told me that there was autumn and Halloween stuff in Homesense and tkmaxx and Dunelm. I'm not in the market for that stuff right now, but I thought I would go and have a look and see what was in there. Homesense tends to be a little bit behind others, so I'm thinking there probably won't be much, but I'll have a look. And yeah, I just wanted to pop into tkmaxx and just have a little mooch this morning, so I thought I would bring you along and show you what they've got. So hold tight and let's go and have a look. Right, starting with Homesense, and I was surprised actually at how much Halloween stuff they have got. It is everywhere. It was June when I was filming this. I couldn't believe it, but anyway, I actually quite like all this pastel stuff. It's very much a theme, I think, this year. Leopard print cushions are my vibe. I 100% like those. I don't think my family would appreciate them, but I was very tempted. So these are the cushions. Obviously lots more Halloween stuff here. I love those fluffy pumpkin ones, some more unusual ones like the ghost drinking a cocktail. Lots of lovely ones like muted ones, but also some bright coloured ones as well. There was a strange looking cushion up here. I couldn't help but look and see what it was, and it's a big white spider. And these fluffy ghosts are really cool as well. Then moving over to the throws and the blankets. Not really the weather for throws and blankets at the moment. However, I did like these ones. This one with the bows on I thought was really pretty. Phoebe keeps going on about painting her room pink, so maybe we could look at some new bedding. But they also had lots of Halloween autumny throws sort of muddled in with the others. So if you're looking for that sort of thing, go through and check, because I mean, this is how many they had. There were hundreds and hundreds of throws. And then they had a small section of just Halloween stuff at the far end as well, but loads to choose from. As you can see here, there's a pink ghosty one right in the middle of some pink florally ones. So yeah, have a search through if you're looking for throws. More cushions. The Batman one was quite cool. We're actually looking for some cushions. Well, we will be looking for some cushions because we're going to be changing our sofas at some point, so we'll need some new cushions for those. This is more my style, but I actually prefer like a sagey green. If that had a sagey green black back rather than the orange, I would have been really tempted for those. But yeah, lots and lots of cushions, lots of Halloween and lots of normal cushions as well. So moving back to the Halloween stock, this is where it really hots up. There was so much. I kind of like these pink mugs with the little girly ghosts on. They were really cute. And also this little set of Big Boo and Little Boo. If you've got a child that likes like a little hot chocolate, I thought those would be really cute to have in the autumn time. But yeah, lots of pastel Halloween-y stuff. And then moving on to all of the pumpkins, and there were hundreds and hundreds of ornaments and pumpkins, loads. And more ornaments, really unusual ones, cute ghosties, more scary ones. And then there are a few pumpkins just thrown in there. This wicker looking one, it actually wasn't wicker, but it had a wicker look, and I quite like that. And then these bags of little pumpkins with leaves in, they were $7.99. And there were a few different colours of those. There were some sagey green ones and other pastel-y coloured ones as well, which were quite tempting. And the final shelf of pumpkins as well. I don't know whether this is like all the stock or whether there'll be more coming when you get closer to the autumn. I know Homesense, quite often they'll have stuff and then it's gone. So if you are looking to buy pumpkins and things for the autumn, then I guess now is the time to go and have a look and see if there's anything that you like. So there was also stuff for the garden. It is still summertime. I quite like this little pot with string inside. I thought that was really nice. It had how long is a piece of string on the front. I thought that was quite cool. And then flower pots. I'm not in the market for flower pots myself. I'm not really a green-fingered person, but there were some lovely ones. Some lots of naturally coloured ones, and then some more Mediterranean and brighter coloured ones as well.
There's a chance. I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. No other could enchant me, darling, like you do.
And then if you're looking for really brightly coloured pots, or you've got brightly coloured decor or summery pots, these were cool. I like that one with the flowers sticking out as well. So yeah, some really unusual designs and really bright summery designs as well. And then these gnomes, there were loads of these odd shaped gnomes in really, really bright colours. And I couldn't decide what these toadstools were, but I think they were just like little lights because they had like a Bluetooth connection, or not a Bluetooth, a wire connection, USB, that was the word I was looking for, connection on them. So I think they're probably lights. More gnomes, there was a white gnome and some little ones there, and then some more here, bright orange gnomes. Not my style, but cool if you've got that sort of colour scheme.
Enchant me, darling, like you do. So I've just got eyes for you.
When you go shopping and then you come back and you have instant regret. This little stall, I think, was my instant regret. $9.99 I think it was, and I just thought it was lovely, but I was trying to think where I would use it. I don't really do a lot of like styling up in the house because our house is pretty practical, but I really loved it. And I also loved this furniture. I thought it was really nice. For £700, it's quite a lot of money, but actually for a rattan set like that, I thought actually it was really good value.
I've just got eyes for you. No other could enchant me, darling, like you do. I've just got eyes for you.
And more cushions, more Halloween-y cushions, and more normal cushions, cushions galore. They had some really nice pink ones actually. As I said, Phoebe's looking at wanting to paint her room pink, and I thought these cushions would actually go really nicely with that throw on her bed, but I'm not sure how pink she wants to go and girly she wants to go. If she just wants a wall pink, it would probably be too much to have all these cushions as well.
The gentle April rain that stained the window panes last night is all but gone, but lingers on in scented clouds of air.
I had a quick look at the candles, but there weren't many. I did like this little dish with the candle inside. I thought it was really pretty. But there weren't many candles and hardly any autumn or Halloween ones. There were a few, but not many. So I suspect there will be more stock coming. with regards to Halloween and the nicely autumn scented candles. I thought this was a nice idea for a little wedding gift. A little candle that said just married. There was a birthday one there, and then they did have a few Halloween scents, but as I say, not many.
We won't give up our dancing, and across the floor we fly.
I think if you're looking for unusual ornaments, then Homesense is definitely the place to go. These balloon dogs, I've seen those for a while, but that one with the like confetti on, I thought was really lovely. There was a blue one you can see there, and there was a little one as well. But loads of really unusual, often very garish, I guess, and brightly coloured ornaments. But if you're looking for something different or for a gift for somebody that's a little bit different, then they're bound to have something that you would like. There's a small selection of faux flowers. I think you probably would get better value and more choice in like the range, or even IKEA actually, but they did have a few which were nice. And then more ornaments. I thought these donuts were quite cool. More of the balloon dogs, but glass ones, which were beautiful. These cowboy boots were random, but very cool if you've got that sort of decor somewhere, you know, that you could showcase it. I did really like these vases with the little, I don't know what you call them, like little shelves almost for tea lights. I thought those were really lovely. And yeah, I was quite tempted by one of those. And they had coloured ones, but also just glass ones as well. Homesense is always a good place for mugs. Not that I need any mugs, but I did have a look to see what they were and what was there. And there were a few that tempted me. There was a few Ray Dunn things actually. This one in the sale, but that's a really nice one. I prefer that shape of Ray Dunn mug to the normal straight ones. And then they also had these Le Creuset mugs, which were so tempting. They were $9.99 each, so quite pricey, but obviously Le Creuset is pricey. But we've got some Le Creuset mugs, but they're smaller than this, and these are a better size. But I thought they only had one, but I did find some more. And there was a pink one and those creamy ones, and also some red ones, which I'll come to in a minute. And then this Ray Dunn little teacup I thought was so lovely, teacup and saucer. Really nice. If you're a Ray Dunn collector, then head there now, because they've got a few different Ray Dunn items. And then I saw this Ray Dunn teacher mug and little dish, which I thought was lovely too. And I was so tempted by this Ray Dunn noodle bowl. I thought that was so nice, but we just don't have the room. It comes with some chopsticks as well, but I just haven't got the room in my cupboards to keep them. I'd need a couple, and yeah, we haven't really got the room, so I abandoned that idea. And then I thought these lunch boxes, if you take lunch to work, or you've got an older child that takes lunch to school, then these lunch boxes I thought were so nice. They come with a couple of Tupperware inside, and they have a few different designs, and I just thought they were really stylish and better than, you know, your average lunchbox. They also had lots of these like fake books that you can use for storage, and also gift boxes as well, which are always really nice. Lots of different styles to choose from, and lots of Halloween ones as well. Then I do like having a look at the books. They had this interior design handbook. I actually got this for Christmas this year, or last year, and that was $14.99. And then I like the look of this City Country Coast, Our House, Your Home. That was really nice looking book, but it was covered in cellophane, so I couldn't open it. And then this New York one I thought looked really nice, and that was $14.99 as well. They had lots of these note cards, all different designs, which I thought was so lovely, really pretty, all sort of $3.99 for 10-15 cards. And I love the idea of writing thank you cards or little notes to people. I just think they're really lovely, and they had loads of different ones. And I think there's good things to have in a drawer just in case you ever want to write a note to somebody. They had a small selection of these rechargeable lamps, which, I mean, I got one from Temu, but these were lovely, really nice, and I particularly like this stripy sort of deck cherry type one, the white and pink one. I thought was really pretty. They had quite a few nice soft furnishings. These colours, I filmed this because this olivey green colour is the colour I want for our new sofas in our lounge when we have that done up. But soft furnishings are really good to buy. We bought a sofa bed from here once, got really good value, lasted us brilliantly. And then more Halloween stuff, dishes, butter dishes, cookie pots, all sorts. And even though there's lots of Halloween, there is still some summer stock. I thought these lolly moulds were really nice if you've got children, well, even if you haven't got small children, anyone likes a lolly mould. So lots of different styles of those to choose from. And this was another item of regret that I didn't get. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should go back. This was $9.99. It's a Cath Kidston Christmas butter dish. There were two there, and I was like, oh, this is so pretty. Do I need it? Would I use it? I don't care. I just love it. But I left it. And I probably should have bought it. And I also really love these little salt and pepper pots. Look how cool these are. Coffee and a croissant set, and then maple syrup and pancakes. I mean, they're just the best. Great for a gift for somebody, like a novelty gift. I think they'd be brilliant. A few more summer items there, some flamingo bits and pieces. I quite like this little sheep basket. I don't know what I'd use it for. Maybe for holding toilet rolls in the loo or something. But I thought it was really nice. There were a fair few like Halloween, well, and non-Halloween, but autumny sort of aprons and things, and tea towels and oven gloves. And I was tempted by that one at the front there with the pumpkins and then the black and white check, but I didn't get it, and I have got a lot of tea towels, so I don't really need any more, but I imagine I shall buy some at some point in the next few months for autumn. I'm always on the lookout for a good deal on a dog bed. I love these sofa style ones. We actually have one in the kitchen, but Buddy has basically just ripped a corner out of it, and the stuffing is starting to come out, so we might need to replace it at some point. And this big one is a similar size, but a little bit bigger actually, the one we've got, and was £49, I think it was, or 45, and the one I bought was 50, and I got that in the range, so I thought that was actually a really good deal. I didn't buy it on this occasion, but definitely going to keep my eyes open next time I go in for a new one. And another regret, this bedding I really liked, and I'm looking to get rid of a lot of our bedding. I need to go through it all, search out what we still use, what we don't use, all the sizes and everything, and just ditch a load of stuff so that we've just got a couple of sets for each bed. But I love, love, love this one. I like the beige, and then I noticed the sagey green, and I'm like, oh gosh, I need this. I didn't buy it. It was only $24.99, I think, so not bad for a king size set, but I left it on this occasion. These rugs, I've never really felt them before. I never really looked at the rugs in Homesense, but they were unbelievably soft, like so soft. I thought those ones would be really nice for a child's bedroom or a nursery. And then they had all these other ones which were 2 for, I can't remember how much they were, and I don't think I showed the price, but I want to say it was like 2 for $17.99 or something. And they were a really good size and so soft, and they're all machine washable. And we could probably do with some rugs on our new floor, but I kind of like looking at the floor at the moment, so I didn't buy any. Then on to tkmaxx. So tkmaxx I find is great for skincare because you can get some really good deals. This was all the Korean skincare products, and you'll see at the end I did actually buy a couple of things. And yeah, really good prices, especially if you want to try something new. And you're not sure if you'll like it or not, you can pay slightly less than if you bought it in Boots or whatever. Load of the Inky List products as well, Glow Hub, and some of this Dr. Organics as well. Lots of different products you could try if you wanted to pay a bit less. I really rate the L'Oreal Revitalift products. I don't actually need any, but they did have those. They were $12.99 for a day cream, which isn't much cheaper, I don't think, than Boots if you get like the Boots Advantage card offers. But worth knowing that they do it. I think the eye cream probably was cheaper. I think it was, yeah, that's the eye cream was like $6.99, so that's probably actually quite a good deal. And they had lots of these slightly more high-end products as well. So moving on to the bags and clothes, I loved these Steve Madden handbags. These were £35 each, or $35.99, I can't remember, but I thought they were so nice. They come with a little purse and really nice for a good casual bag. Really lovely, different colours, kind of muted, not too over the top. I was really tempted, might have to go back at some point for a new bag. And then they also had these charms to go on them, so they had loads of different ones. But they did actually have some Steve Madden charms. So if you like a charm on your bag, then yeah, tkmaxx is the place to go at the moment. They had loads, little scarves, little keyring charms, like loads of different charms. Really, really cute. I didn't spend a lot of time in the clothing, but there were a few things that caught my eye. I quite like these stripy t-shirts, particularly the blue and the pink ones. And then if you're in the market for a denim jacket for summer, then yeah, this is the place to go. I mean, look at this rack of multicoloured denim jackets. Every pastel colour on the rainbow, and then at the back there were some leopard print ones as well. They were, I did check the price, $21.99 for these. Quite thin, lightweight denim jackets. And then they also had quite a lot of knit crochet type knitwear, which I'm quite a fan of. I liked this green cardigan, I thought was really nice. And then they had a few different ones as well, not hugely cheap, $24.99 for that one. I quite like that as well. I just thought that, I just like these are quite nice to like throw over like a white t-shirt or something, just to keep yourself a little bit warmer on a cooler evening. I thought these dresses were really good value, $12.99 if you're going on a holiday and you want like a throw on over a bikini, whatever, to go and have lunch. There are 3 different colours, this black one, and then the sagey green and a beige one as well. I'm a big fan of the quilted jacket trend that was around in the spring, really nice. And if you didn't get one, then there are loads available in tkmaxx at the moment. I like that green one, and then this pink one is really pretty, the one in front. that one. I thought was really nice. They were great for like cooler summer days and autumn as well. And then they had these Converse. They had 3 different colours, the green, the red, and the, oh no, black and maroon. These were in the children's shoe section, but if you've got smaller feet, then these would be a bargain at $24.99 for a quality pair of Converse. And most of the home section was the same as Homesense, but I did like these little ghosty tongs and the little glass straws for Halloween. And then there was some really nice oven gloves actually, which I was very tempted for. I like those ones there. I didn't get them this time, but I will be keeping my eye out for more as the months go on. And then I loved this vase. I thought it was so pretty for summer. I don't need a vase, so I didn't get it, but it was $9.99, and yeah, I was very tempted for that. And then they had just a few Halloween towels, a bit more Halloweeny bedding, just a few more bits like that. And then if you're in the search for suitcases for a summer holiday, tkmaxx is the place to go. I mean, look at the amount of suitcases. There were hundreds and hundreds of suitcases to choose from, all probably really good value. And then these little stools were taunting me because I walked along and I thought, saw these and I thought, oh, they're a bit of a darker colour. And then this little guy popped out again, although he was more expensive here. I think he was $12.99 or $14.99. Right, I have just recorded an entire haul in the car and ended this vlog, and then realised that I wasn't recording. So well done, Nicola. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little mooch around. I didn't show a huge amount in tkmaxx purely because well, I'd be there till Christmas if I videoed everything in tkmaxx, and it's a bit overwhelming actually with the amount of stuff. So a lot of the homeware was the same as in tkmaxx, in Homesense. So I just picked out a few things that caught my eye and things that I thought people might like to see. Right, let's show you what I picked up. Let's start with Homesense. So I picked up these little thank you cards. They were $3.99. I like to have little thank you cards at home, just in case you need to send a thank you card. But for Phoebe more than me, she will always write thank you cards for her birthday particularly. So I got those for her. I got a toilet brush because the one in our downstairs loo got chucked out when we were having the floors done, and I quite like this one. It matches my kitchen, and because my toilet is off the kitchen, well, it's not off the kitchen, it's off the utility, but same. It was $5.99, and I like this one because it's got a lid, so you don't have to see the brush inside. I picked up a little card, a birthday card for my sister. That was $1.79. I do like the cards in tkmaxx. And then I picked up some pumpkins. I could have bought a lot more. There were a lot. I'm not really a Halloweeny person, and most of the stuff was Halloween, but there were some lovely pumpkins. There were some lovely pastel-y little ones which I did actually put in my basket, but I put them back. I had a word with myself. I was like, you don't need these, but I did feel like I need these, and these ones light up as well. They were $7.99. There was one lady who was proper going to town, loading up her basket. I mean, I couldn't believe the amount of stuff, but each to their own. I mean, lovely. I would love to have bought all of that. And then in tkmaxx, I bought a few more things. I got these napkins, which were $1.99, and I thought the lemony design was really nice for the summer. I bought this tea tree vitamin C body wash. I did actually get some of this, a pineapple one for Phoebe for Christmas, and she loved it. So I thought I would treat ourselves to this to go in the shower. It smells sort of orangey, kind of orangey. Yeah, citrusy, very nice. So I picked up that. I also picked up some hippies. These are $1.69. I love these smoky barbecue ones. They are delicious. They are chickpea snacks, in case you didn't know. Sorry if I keep looking over here. I'm filming on my phone, and I keep having to remind myself to look in the viewfinder. I then picked up, I think I showed these in the video, but picked up these Korean skincare products for Phoebe. These are supposed to be really good. I don't know I've heard a lot of good stuff about Korean skincare. Phoebe said to me, how many Korean people do you know that have bad skin? I was like, well, I'm not sure I know any Korean people, but if they all have good skin, then maybe this is worth a go, but it might just be in their genes that they have good skin. But I thought we'd give it a go. I quite like tkmaxx, well, and Homesense, but particularly tkmaxx for getting stuff and trying things, because this is $4.99 for the cleanser. If I bought this on Amazon or from the website, it's £15. And if it's rubbish and it's no good for her skin, then it's going to get wasted. So I'd rather waste $4.99 than £15. So I bought her the rice foam cleanser, and then I also bought her the rice niacinamide cream, face cream as well. That was $6.99. But I thought we'd give it a go and see if it's any good. She's been banging on about it for a while, so I thought, well, rather than spend an absolute fortune, that would be a better option. And then last but not least, I did buy Phoebe a Gymshark crop top for dance. I thought this was a really nice one, actually. It's like got a double layer, which is kind of cool. It's got like two, one inside the other. Nice crisscrossy pattern on the back. She's got one Gymshark crop top that she wears that she really likes, so I just thought I'd pick her up another one. This is $12.99, which is a bargain, but however, they have got a 50% sale on at the moment in Gymshark, so I probably could buy any crop top for that sort of price at the moment, but I would have had to order that in, and this is now in my car, so and that's everything I bought in tkmaxx and Homesense. I hope you enjoyed this little shop with me. I've got some other errands to run now, so I'm going to end this video here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
Told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention.